Hello, hello, hello. We're carrying on with our In Rainbows review. And when it came out originally in 2007, December 2007, there was a special edition after the pay what you want digital download. There was actually a 2 disc edition that I think was available. I didn't get that one. So, like I said in my previous video, the second disc wasn't part of my experience. And so I went online after doing the last review and I listened to the EP. It's 26 minutes 49 seconds long. It was subsequently released in 2009 as available as a purchase for download, and from October 2016, tongue's a bit. It was released on digital and streaming platforms. So there you go. So everyone could hear it. Yeah, it consists of 8 tracks. 2 of those tracks, MK1 and MK2, are kind of instrumental dribbles. There's not a lot to them. Listening to it, I mean, the one track that jumps out immediately is track 7, Bangers and Mash, which was featured in the basement sessions, which I mentioned in the previous review. In that, the band perform In Rainbow's songs, and Bangers and Mash is one of them. So I was familiar with that. And you go and watch it because it's quite unusual in that Tom York takes up a second drummer position and sings whilst he plays drums. So that one I was familiar with. It was like, oh, okay. So that's what that was about. It was off of the second disc. There you go, see? But yeah, listening to it, I mean, some of the stuff, I mean, they're all right. The songs are okay. But you can see why they've been left off. You can see why they're not necessarily on the record. And I think by leaving them out, if these were intended to be on In Rainbows, you can see they did streamline the album and make it a lot more palatable. I think having these on there would have definitely extended it and made it a completely different proposal. Again, these are okay songs, but some of them I don't think really sit well. Some of them, they do feel like they're kind of retrograde, things that sound a bit okay computerish. That's the best way I can say, best way I can explain it. They do sound very familiar in their tone and structure. Um, though the last track, called 4 Minute Warning, which is 4 minutes 4 seconds long, funny enough, I think would have gone well on the album, possibly as a closer, because it's got that kind, and it's used as the last track on this. I think it would have made a good ending to the album. I mean, it works really well as an ending to this EP, and it's suitably maudlin and um, end of the world ish, because again, that is kind of the theme. That's what you get from In Rainbows. It's things breaking down, relationships, views of the world. It's about things not being able to be held together. And 4 Minute Warning, thematically at least, I think works well. Would have worked well on the record. But here, I think again, it's that and Bangers and Mash are the 2 standout tracks. The others, then, they're okay. They're okay songs, but you can kind of see why they're on this EP. We call them B sides. Back in the old days, they're suitable for B side material. Um, and I think again for your 26 minutes 49, it's an interesting diversion. It's a good little collection to check out. But again, I think you'll agree, if you go and listen, you can see why they weren't included, because they're just okay. They're okay. So yeah, do check it out. You can. I listen to it on YouTube Music. It's available streaming. So what you want to look at is you want to look out for this, that there, In Rainbows Disc 2. Very similar artwork to the actual album itself. So keep your eye out for that. Yeah, it looks like the actual In Rainbows sleeve. Very clever that. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you haven't, I apologise. Don't forget to leave a thumbs down because you don't like my opinion. And we'll do this all again soon. We'll go on to the next one, which is the King of Limbs. So yeah, I've been talking about very, very, very vaguely talking about In Rainbows Disc 2, which is a collection of stuff that didn't make it on the original album. And if you listen to it, you'll see why. There's only a couple of standout tracks on there. Tell me in the comment box below what you think. So I'm getting the hang of this YouTube thing now. I've only been doing it since, 2006. Finally getting the hang of it. Let me know. What's your standout track? Do you agree with my opinion? If you don't, tell me in the most forthright way possible why you disagree with me. Preferably talking about my looks. That'd be great. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's only one more thing left to say. By now, you should know what that is, and that is ta-da.